exit pops, call out sticky bars. It's almost like a lot of clicks or interactions that you would have pretty much never gotten before, especially when it comes to like an exit pop where someone goes to leave your page. It's kind of like a last ditch effort. So as you can see here, so far I've had 108,000 views, over 5,000 interactions, and I've generated a lot of sales from that. It's going to show 0 leads specifically for the fact that when I was doing lead generation, I would have someone click on a button and that would direct them to my squeeze page rather instead of just capturing their information there. So that's why it says that. Either way, let's just get started when it comes to utilizing this. I'm going to show you the process for creating this. It's very smooth. It's simple. It's all in the cloud. It's great. I love the overall feel of it. It's not clunky compared to a lot of the other alternatives that I've used for solutions like this. Anyway, let's get started. This is just going to be an example, ConvertBox review. This is going to be a pop-up. Keep in mind there are a lot of different functions when it comes to pop-ups. Like if someone clicks on a link, a pop-up can occur. If they scroll to a certain portion of the page, a pop-up can occur. Or my favorite, if they go to exit the page, like if they take their cursor and go whoop, then you can have a pop-up come up. So let's select the ConvertBox type. So this is going to be selecting the type of ConvertBox. I wanted to do the center. You can also do full page if you like. I just happen to like center. I'm going to click on select. And of course, we have plenty of templates that you can utilize to get started with. I happen to like this one because I like using a picture of myself in it. So I'm going to go with this. If you want something simpler, that's going to be up to you. But these are all great places to start when it comes to utilizing any type of pop-up. So it's pretty much drag and drop. What you see is what you get, and click on something, edit it, drag it around, play with it. For example, let's say I don't want this person here. We click on this, we have our background image, we can remove this. Now what I can do, I'm just going to go select my image. Okay, so now that it's there, what I can do is play around with it. I think it's going to be fill and like the bottom right. There we go. So there I am. Let's say I'm going to be promoting ConvertBox. So what I could say is something like this, before you go. Let's say I was doing a ConvertBox review on my website, get lifetime access to ConvertBox before it ends. And since I have OCD, I want that to be 2 lines. It's just going to look so much better than 3. Perfect. And then this could be like a call to action, click the button below. And this would be like our button where the link would go. So like click here to continue. Sometimes I like doing 2 call to actions, okay, something like that. And obviously this is where we can edit our button settings. Now there's a lot of things you can do, whether it's going to be a button, an image, and of course when it comes to the settings, we can open it in a new tab, which I love doing. There's a lot of cool things you can do here, but this obviously is going to be like where your URL would go if you wanted to obviously send it to a specific page or a URL or wherever it's going to be, and so on and so forth. All right, so I just put google.com. Disclaimer, don't send your traffic to Google. They have plenty, okay? They're good. Let's just say like I was going to create something like that. I can also add a button to or a box or an image. Let me do that. So I'm going to drag over the image over here. Let's say I want this to go there. Give me a sec. I'm going to grab an image. Yeah, I do have the ConvertBox image, so I'm going to close this. Okay, something like that. So pretty simple, pretty smooth. And the cool thing about this is that I don't like using these on mobile anyway, but you can check out, it looks really good. I feel like if you're going to be doing an exit pop, it's kind of very tough to do on mobile, especially when people are going to be leaving. But creating A/B tests is extremely easy. So we have this one right here. All you have to do is click on create new variation. And then we go here. And what I like doing is like, changing this slightly. So I like to see what headlines are going to be best. Like get a huge ConvertBox discount before it ends, something like that. So now you can see there are 2 variations, and automatically it's going to split test them where we can send 50 traffic here, 50 traffic there, and ultimately see what is the best. Overall, this is an absolute breeze to use. As you saw, it's kind of just pretty much clicking on what you want to edit, editing it, and going from there. Obviously, you have the display options. This is going to be very important. So triggers, when do we want this to show up? So it could be time on page, scrolling the page, period of no activity, page abandonment, or clicking on a link on a page. For me personally, I love it when it's page abandonment. I think these work great. These are some of the clicks that like you can pick up where it's more about giving them something really enticing. Like, oh, before you go, did you know you can get a bonus, or you can get lifetime access, or you can get an extended trial, or you can get a discount, or you can get a coupon, whatever it's going to be. This is going to be your last chance effort to get that click to wherever you might want it to be. It could be a lead magnet, it could be a sale, it could be a product, it could be an offer, it could be a webinar, whatever it's going to be, and so on and so forth. Frequency, how long do we want to, or how often do we want to show this to someone? Usually I'll be like 2 times per day, just so it doesn't get too annoying. And a maximum really doesn't matter, unless someone comes back 30 times. I do like suppressing the frequency of close. So if someone clicks on X, I will say, don't show again until the next day. Just my preference. I don't want, if someone hits X and they keep coming back to the page and it keeps reloading, I think that's annoying as a visitor. I wouldn't want that for me personally. So that's just something I do. And of course, location is very important. What you can do is you can do include or you can do exclude. I personally like, whenever I'm, say, going after an offer, I'm going to put on all the pages that are related to that. That's going to help you get the most amount of targeted clicks, in my opinion. So if this was for like a ConvertBox review, obviously it's going on the ConvertBox review page, maybe the pricing page, maybe the demo page, and so on and so forth. Then we have targeting. Targeting, you can do all visitors, which I don't like. I like these specific visitors. For this specifically, I do want, say, desktop, only desktop. So it would be that. I can do save, and I can do or if or and if, like it's desktop and they're, I don't know, coming from a specific location. Or you can do or, and you can really add any of these, like has not visited the page before. Like there's a lot of cool things you can do with this, but I like keeping it simple overall. Something like desktop